You're here, it is time to unleash your cosmic core strength with none other than Starfire from Teen Titans. This is her debut and we are doing a low impact 20-minute Pilates and strength fusion workout. I hope that you are so excited to join me as we start this really fiery legs, butt, total body, really 20-minute. I'll be warming us up and taking us through a full workout. I think you're gonna love it. You just need a set of light dumbbells. We'll be building strength from our inside out and it will all be super joint friendly. We're gonna start on the floor with some core work and make our way up for some total body standing work for legs and arms. If you haven't already, just grab a set of dumbbells, grab a mat, and maybe grab some water, and let's get started. We're actually gonna start standing and we're gonna just start with some dynamic arm circles, right? Reaching up and around. My feet are about shoulder distance apart, right? I have my feet about shoulder distance apart. My shoulders away from my ears. I'm just doing big arm circles. Let's go the other direction. Up and around. And let's go ahead and take it into some dynamic lunges just to get a little bit more cosmically fired up in our legs and butt, right? So I'm just coming forward and then stepping back. My spine is super duper tall. Now let's take the arms up to make it a little extra spicy. I have my front knee really reaching over that front midfoot. And then let's go ahead and come down and we'll do some cat-cows before we come down onto the floor. Let's round and arch. Round and arch. And then finally, let's go ahead and have a seat and slide your hands forward. We're gonna roll halfway back and up. I'm planting my feet down. The further back you go, the more challenging it will get. This workout should be suitable for all levels. It should be nice and easy on the joints, but as always, use your discretion. And finally, let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells. Let's stay on the mat and let's bring our hands right above our shoulders and find that neutral spot. You can round and arch your back, find that little curvature in your back, and let's lift your legs up to that table position and let's reach opposite arm and leg away. Really maintaining that neutral spine, not letting your back arch or round anymore. Now let's go 6 more each while you're really drawing your abs in and around your spine. There's no movement in my pelvis. And 5, keeping my knee really in that strict table position. Notice I'm really trying to keep my knee over my hip as I bring it in. I'm not bringing it all the way to my shoulders. 3 more each way. Of course, you can bring your head up if that feels good for you. For me, it's not always gonna feel so good. So I like to focus on that neutral spine. Now from here, to make this a little harder, we're gonna do one side at a time. I'm gonna put this behind one thigh. This is my right, you might be doing your left. And we're gonna squeeze the weight. Now you really gotta squeeze that weight so you don't drop it. And we're gonna tiptoe it down and then up. You don't have to make these very big. And just stand on that side. And then go ahead, maybe you can try on this one. I'm gonna do just a little lift and lower, lift and lower. You can hold up here. Now extend your top leg, reach, extend. And I'm gonna swap out the hands and I'm gonna pulse up and down, pulse up and down for 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna swap out those sides. Other knee gets the weight. Other hand gets the weight. And from here, I'm gonna reach my weighted side down and then up. I'm really trying to keep my spine neutral. I'm keeping my opposite leg in that table position. Definitely a little harder on this side. Now, I'm gonna lift and lower. And I'm gonna swap out the sides here. And I'm gonna pulse, 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 pulse. Now I'm gonna grab these weights. We're gonna fire up our glutes a bit and move into a clamshell series. So we're gonna do clamshell. And so I'm in this 90-90. And I'm gonna take the weight into my bottom leg. And I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna come onto the elbow. These are not gonna be big, especially with these socks I have on. I'm gonna lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift. It's not going far. 3 more. 2. Now I'm gonna let that sink. I'm gonna lift that back leg lower. You can have your hand behind the nape of your neck. That'll make it a little bit harder. Let's do 4 more. Keeping that knee in a 90-degree position. Now let's do a combo. Lift the weighted bottom leg, lift the top. Lift and lift and lift and lift and lift and lift, lift and lift. I'm gonna grab the weight and I'm just gonna take a big twist. I'm gonna come all the way onto the other side. I'm just gonna flip around for the ease of things and put the weight in my bottom knee, come onto that bottom elbow, and I'm gonna really work on getting a good grip with that bottom leg. I'm gonna lift, lower. It's not going far, lift, lower. Bottom elbow really pushes into the mat, chest really proud. Right, firing up those inner thighs with Starfire. Now I'm gonna lift that back leg and then lower. I almost lost it. Now combo, right? I'm gonna have to re-grab, lift, 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 front, back, front, back, front, back, front, and back. Now, from here, we're gonna move on to some more glute work. I'm gonna flip onto my belly. I'm gonna bend my knees, and I'm gonna put this weight, or try to hold it between my 2 feet. Once I do that, I'm gonna come down onto my elbows. My elbows are at 90 degrees. I'm gonna throw my belly in, and I'm gonna lift and lower that weight. Lift. Lift. I'm really squeezing my butt, really squeezing my abs. I'm trying to relax my upper back. Let's go 8, 7, 6, and 5. It doesn't move a lot. I really feel them. Now hold and pulse up, 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 and up. From here, I'm gonna grab the weight, and I'm gonna come back into our child's pose. We're gonna go into our standing section, and we are definitely gonna start to build up a little bit more fire with Starfire, of course. So we're gonna go into a round of lunges with triceps in rows. So I have lighter weights, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in one hand. If you have heavier weights, you might not need to do that. I'm gonna take my my outside leg, the way that the leg that's away from you, which is my left, and I think you're right. And I'm gonna step that forward. I'm gonna bring the other leg back, and I'm gonna lean into my front leg. I'm in this big kind of leaning lunge. My back leg is long. My back heel is up right now. You can have it down. That will also be a little bit more. That way it's a little less challenging. The heel up will be a little harder. This will be a little more of a stretch if you are looking for more of a stretch. Now I'm gonna pull back, then straighten. Pull back and straighten. Hello. Now I'm gonna take the elbow, hold it back, I'm gonna extend and bend. And now let's do the combo. Let's bend, down, back, back, in, down, back, back, in, down. Let's go 4 and 3 and 2, and let's hold back and let's pulse forward, 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 forward. From here, I'm gonna go right to the other side. And I'm gonna switch arms. I'm gonna get a good grip on that weights as possible. I'm gonna lean into my front leg. I'm gonna go back and down, squaring my body off towards that front foot. Now hold the elbow back, extend, bend. Now let's do the combo, right? Go down, back, in, reach. Down, back, in, reach. Let's go 6 more. And 5. Last 4. Really feeling that burn. Now, last one. We're gonna hold it and pulse. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in and step forward. I'm gonna take my weights in each hand and I'm gonna circle. Circle, 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 circle. Now other direction. And then circle. And other direction. I'm trying to keep my body as still as I can, which is quite hard, even with these light weights. And then I'm gonna go all the way up. I'm gonna go overhead. I'll show you the side view, little bend, and let's do some overhead triceps. Extend, bend. Now, can you try them with high heels? Let's go 8 more. With a hard. And 5. 4, you can always drop your heels. Awesome, let's come all the way on down. Let's take another child's pose. And let's use the weights for our kneeling side stretch. Let's head into our stretching section now. We're gonna take one hand forward, and or rather one hand on the side and one hand over the head. And let's do that a few more times. And let's go ahead and try that on the other side. Just use the weights, kind of like blocks that we place myself there. And side bend, and the other side. Now I'm going to use the weights for this standing forward fold. I'm not super flexible on my hamstrings, so I'm going to use that lift. I'm gonna bend through my knees and then straighten and look towards my thighs and then look up and then straighten and let's roll all the way up, no weights. And we did it. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Let me know what character you want to see next, and if you like this Starfire Pilates and Strength Fusion workout. It's friendly for beginners, all levels, and I will do whatever you like next. Just let me know what it is that you will see.